Do you have someone in your life who just always seems to have their guard up? No matter how much you think you guys are getting along and you're getting to know one another, just when you feel like there might be a little bit of a breakthrough in developing some type of relationship, this can be at work, this can be in your personal life, but they just seem to always have that little edge of a guard up. And maybe you think like you're getting to the point where they would invite you to go out with their friends and they don't. And you just can't help but take this personally and you can't figure out why, because there's nothing like bad or wrong about the relationship. You guys get along great. But the thing is if they are someone who has the relator strength high, they are all about very small, tight-knit circles, and it is difficult to break through into that. It is not personal. It does not have anything to do with you. It is about them and the way that they operate within their relationships and their capacity for what they know they can give. Because for people who have relator high, they take their relationships very seriously. They get really deep, very vulnerable, and they need to have a basis of meaning. They don't just operate in a surface, fun, we get along aspect. They can do that, but you're not going to get to that next level with them. And that's what's important to people with relator high. And so it's important to realize that it just takes time. It just takes, some, I don't want to say effort, because the more you don't want to put effort into it, you want to be yourself. But don't take it so personally. I mean, really is what it boils down to, is just give them time to let them work through letting you in one layer at a time. And maybe you're somebody who's going to stop at a certain layer, and that's okay. Enjoy the relationship where it is. Now, if you also have relator high though, and this is somebody that you feel like you really trust and you want in your inner circle, and they just aren't coming in there, then that can be hard and frustrating, but you'll have a better understanding and you can respect them for how they're handling their process in developing this relationship. Now, if you have it low, you are somebody who you're like, I don't understand all this. What's the big deal? We just get to know one another, we hang out and spend time together, and we just see where things go. Maybe you have adaptability high and you just go with the flow and see what happens and deal with it in the moment. But that is your way of going about it. And we all have our own way of going about developing relationships. But the more you understand this aspect of it, the better you're going to be able to get along, because you're going to drop your expectations that you have for the relationship and you just let it unfold. Or you stay in your own strengths in the way that you're going about it without expecting them to go about it the same way that you do. That's true for everything in life. But I feel like when it comes to developing relationships and friendships, and so many of us right now are struggling with how to connect with people and how to really have friends. A lot of it is giving grace to ourselves and one another for our personal process and understanding how that relator strength can be at play.